Now let's head over to our GB News national reporter, Theo Chikomba, who is at the scene. And Theo, what is the atmosphere like in Bushey with a community reeling from this devastating tragedy?
They'll actually be going for their pickup now. We're seeing lots of cars coming and leaving this area, but there's still a huge police presence and people are still coming to terms with what's happened as well. We know there's that manhunt taking place not just here in Bushey near Watford, but right across London and in Hertfordshire. But I can say that we're kindly joined this afternoon by Sophia, who lives nearby. Sophia, just tell me what you heard last night and how close you live to where this incident took place.
So the flat I live in is on the top floor and I have a clear, almost bird's eye view of the property and of the road. So we, from last night up until this morning, have had nothing but absolute commotion, sirens, helicopters circling the area, and as you can imagine, just pure chaos.
And how do you feel about it, considering you live quite close in proximity to where it happened?
Well, I think everyone is feeling so on edge. I mean, I feel just anxious, really, because if something like this can happen in such proximity, you never really feel safe.
And just with all the police here, I suppose you all in this community just want some kind of answer to know what's happened. And how pleased are you of the response that you've seen so far?
I think it's great that all the community is coming together. You know, news coverage has been national of this incident because of how heinous it is. But one thing that is alarming to us all is that he is still out there and there is nothing stopping him from doing this again.
How long have you lived here and have you seen anything like this in this community?
So I've lived in my flat for over a year now and it's been nothing but quiet and peaceful. There's never any cause for concern, never anything alarming in this area, which is why this is so out of the ordinary.
Sophia, thank you so much for your time. Well, as you heard from Sophia, she did hear and see something last night here in this neighbourhood, and just like her, into terms with what's happening here in this area. But what we do know is that the police are continuing their search for the 26-year-old suspect, and that will continue until they find him.
Thank you, Theo.